problems finding the phone recordings. So, like they always get stuck on 129 out of 130. And, I was having that issue because some of them were missing. I looked up some tutorials on how to find them and couldn't find them anywhere. And it made no sense because, like, it shouldn't be doing that. So everyone's saying, oh, it's a bug, it's a glitch. Oh, you have to you have to invite a person into your game to, get the recording for you. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Some people have like said it works, but all the tutorials I looked up on how to find some of the intel, like the phone recording specifically, like this is my issue. My phone recording issue was in week number 2. So week number 2, number 3 recording was showing that it was in I think it's the Garnet district, and it was in the subway, and it was the one called Coffee. So when I ended up like trying to find it, it was like this phone right here. You can't pick it up. It's just there. It's like it's already been collected. So it turns out I did collect it a long time ago. I didn't know that, but everyone said that it's called the phone recording's called Coffee. So I ended up looking. Oh, by the way, it shows like I was missing one in Chelsea. So I was like, okay, I'll look up all the ones in Chelsea. I go all the way through Chelsea, and it says I collected them all. So I was like, that's fucking weird. So, yeah. So number 3 is supposed to be Coffee. Turns out number 9 for me is Coffee. Really confused about that. Don't know why. So what I did, I played one of the recordings. So my missing phone recording was in week 2. I looked through all week 2, and then I played a tutorial. You can pick whatever tutorial on how to find all the recordings in week 2. So the guy was like, oh, well, number 3 is Coffee, number 4 is Pigeons, number 5 is Conspiracy. So I was like, oh, that's really fucking weird, because, like, these ones are my, like, number 2, 3, 4, and 5, or whatever. So he came to one called Ex-Girlfriend, and I think it was number 9 that was Ex-Girlfriend. So I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. So he's like, yeah, it's located in the Chelsea area, blah, 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 blah. So I was like, okay, cool. I'll go down and check out to see if it is. And turns out, bam, it was Ex-Girlfriend on number 3. So anyone who's having this issue, figure out where it is. Like, it might be week 1, number 7. But what you do is look up the tutorial on how to find, like, all the recordings in week 1. And whatever the locked one is, just keep keep like a checklist of all the names of the recordings. And whatever recording you don't have is the one that's locked. So go to that location. Hopefully you don't have one that's like a really long one, but I'm pretty sure that's what the issue is. I'm not 100% sure, but I had a hunch about it, and it turned out my missing recording that was supposed to be Coffee was actually Ex-Girlfriend. And it was getting on my nerves. I thought my game was ruined, but I'm really happy I just got the platinum, because like that was fucking annoying to get. But yeah, and now I can delete this game off my hard drive so I can make some room. But I really hope this helps everybody, because it's a really frustrating thing to look up like 130 phone recordings, waste that much time on it. But yeah, hope that helps.